Ladies, we're here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, I am here to talk about my top 12 teams. My top 12 teams. So let me get started. My first team, what the hell? My first team is New England Patriots. Why not? They got a top defense. They got a very good defense, actually. The best defense they had in a long time. Who the fuck is texting me? They got one of the best defense. Obviously, Tom Brady, Josh Gordon, Antonio Brown, James White, Sony Michel. This team is fantastic, man. Julian Edelman. This team is stacked. Why not? They're the number one team. Beat the first game 33-30 versus the Steelers. Second game 43-0 versus Miami. They're the best team. Dallas number two. They got a top three defense. They got a top. Lander Van Der Esch, Jalen Smith, Byron Jones, DeMarcus Lawrence. This team is legit. Derek Lee. Sean Lee. Obviously, offensively, they got Prescott, Amari Cooper, Randall Cobb, Jason Witten, Ezekiel Elliott. They're probably the two most complete teams in football right now. Dallas and New England, defensive, offensively. Kansas City, that's where I go off. They got Patrick Mahomes, but the defense I don't like too much. I'm not a big fan of their defense. I'm not saying it sucks, but I'm not a big fan of their defense. Tyreek Hill with the shoulder injury for a few weeks. I think they're still fantastic offensively. Defensively, not as good as Dallas and New England. Rams. I haven't liked. They're a pretty good football team. They really are. But I haven't liked the inconsistency at times versus Carolina and then versus the Saints. I think slow starts, inconsistently. I want to see them play a full 60-minute game. I thought they struggled versus Carolina at times, and obviously the Saints. I thought it took in the first half took forever to them to get going. Green Bay, number 5. Defensively, they're starting to improve. They're a young defense, but they're starting to improve. The Chicago game only held them 7 points. I believe, 16 points they held the Vikings to. Rodgers is going to continue to figure out this Matt LaFleur system. He'll be fine. He's going to keep getting better as time goes on. Next, I got the Ravens. Lamar Jackson. I have never seen a guy develop as fast as this guy in like 7 months. Develop the way he has fast. In January, in that playoff game, he couldn't throw. And now here in September, he's lighting it up. Oh my Lord. Lamar Jackson. That defense is still pretty damn good. They lost B.J. Mosley. I thought it was going to be, and even Terrell Suggs, who I thought, even though he's not that good on the field, his leadership I thought would be important. But they're still doing pretty damn good. San Francisco. This might be the most end up being the most improved team in football from last year to this year. 2-0. Beat Tampa Bay and then dominated Cincinnati. Kyle Shanahan, Jimmy Pornstar. This team's looking pretty damn good. Matt Breida, the Titans pretty damn good too. Defensively, the defensive line is pretty damn good too with Nick Bosa and D Ford. Kyle Shanahan is one of along with Sean McVay, one of the good young coaches in this league. Then we got Seattle. Seattle always seems to, it's just Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll and a bunch of average players, but they always find themselves in this list for some reason. They're always a top 10 team. I don't know how long they're going to be in this list. They're 2-0. They beat Cincinnati in Pittsburgh. Cincinnati's not very good. Pittsburgh lost their starting quarterback. So who knows, maybe this team is not as good. They're just 2-0, but they have gotten a little bit lucky. The Chargers, although they're only 1-1, they got embarrassed by Detroit, but they have injuries. I believe this team wants to get Darwin James, if they can get Marvin Gordon back, Mike Williams back. I believe this can be a top 5 team. They just have too many injuries. I think that's why they lost to the Lions. They just have too many injuries, but once they get healthy, I think they can make a run at it. Philadelphia, look, again, too much injuries. No Deshaun Jackson, no Alshon Jeffrey. Carson Wentz got to settle down a little bit. He's too crazy. He's like Brett Favre with athleticism. He's like an athletic version of him. You got to settle down. Got to make sure you read your options a lot more cool. Got to stop running too. I didn't like that play where he tried to go for the 2-pointers and he came up short and he dove. Kind of like he dove 2 years ago and turned an ACL. Carson Wentz got to relax a little bit. He's got to relax. He's too wild out there. But I still think once they're healthy, they got a lot of talent. I still think they're a playoff team. Minnesota, look, Minnesota's got to understand. Kirk Cousins is not a top 10 quarterback in this league. Give Dalvin Cook the football and play defense. Simple as that. I think Mike Zimmerman understands that. I think he saw versus the Packers. They ran the football and they tried to throw the football and they got intercepted there at the end zone towards the end. Run the football and play defense, Alex Smith style. Buffalo, look, this team, I don't know how legit they are. There's two teams in this list I'm not too sure about. It makes me scratch my ass. Buffalo and Seattle. I'm not sure how legit they are, but for now and this week, they're in my top 12. They're 2-0. They beat the Jets and the Giants. That's not saying much, but they're 2-0. Hey, I mean, if you're being a shitty ass team, that means you're not a shitty team, possibly, you know? Let's see how they do when they have to play better football teams. But right now they're 2-0, and you know they're going on the road. Even though it's not too far away, they've gone to the New York, to the Jets and the Giants. I'm not sure how legit they are. Same thing with Seattle. They may be getting a little bit lucky with their opponents, but hey, you can't control your schedule. I got Buffalo at number 12. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think about the top 12? And until next time, I am out like a light.